You must have heard about this upcoming new launch, but what is the real story behind this new project right in the Holland Village area? Today I'm cutting through the noise to give you my take on Skye at Holland. Hi everyone, welcome back to another new launch analysis video. My name is Shaun Tham and I am a real estate consultant here in Singapore. Here on this channel, I deep dive into the real estate scene in Singapore with data analysis as well as frameworks. So if you find such content helpful, please do me a favor by liking this video and also consider subscribing to my channel. So today we will be dissecting Skye at Holland. This is an upcoming development that everyone is buzzing about as we enter the final quarter of 2025. So this will be my breakdown of what makes Skye at Holland a standout and more importantly, what potential considerations that you need to factor in before making a move. So here's what we'll be covering today. We will start off with the project facts, and then we will go on to talk more about the location. We will then examine the unit mix and distribution of Skye at Holland to decipher for us the main target audience buyer profile. We will then evaluate Skye at Holland with my new launch ascent framework, strengths, and also the factors to put into consideration for a clearer perspective if you are considering to buy into this project. First and foremost, Skye at Holland is a joint venture by UOL, Singapore Land, King Leong, and Capital Land. So these are mega developers which are trusted names in Singapore's property scene. So this ensures quality as well as vision in every aspect of the development. So these developers have got robust track record with recent projects such as Linden Woods, Parktown Residence, and also Upper House at Orchard under their belt. A substantial 666 units across two 40-story towers in this vibrant District 10 landscape. This is a 99-year leasehold project that is set to TOP in 2029. There are also 666 car park lots, which is a 1-to-1 ratio. Now let's talk a bit about the location. So Skye at Holland is located right beside One Holland Village Residences, which is also where you can get One Holland Village, which has a wide range of F&B as well as retail options. So this provides you a lot of convenience as well. So imagine stepping out of your home and being a 5-minute walk away from Holland Village MRT on the Circle Line. It's also near to Buona Vista MRT on the East-West Line. So this allows you to connect to the rest of the island with these two MRT lines nearby. But it's not just about MRT. You are also very close by to the main Holland Village area itself. So this provides you a wide array of shophouses, eateries, and a vibrant community atmosphere. So if you are looking to grab groceries or a hawker meal, there is also the Holland Drive Market and Food Centre as well as Ghim Moh Market and Food Centre, both within walking distance. Now for families, schools are always an important checklist when looking to buy into a property. So Skye at Holland is surrounded by these schools such as Henry Park Primary, Nanyang Primary. Key point to note is that there are no schools recorded within the 1 kilometer radius. So this is a significant point we need to put into consideration alongside the other fantastic location attributes. So if you can see here, this is a site plan of Skye at Holland itself. As you can see over here, there are two main blocks located on this side of the land plot. And facing wise, this development offers three main types of facing. So firstly, you get the northwest facing. This is considered a more premium facing because you get an unblocked view towards the landed enclave itself. But a point to consider here is that being a northwest facing, you might potentially get an angular west sun coming into your unit. And the second facing is the southeast facing. So this faces the Holland Vista as well as the Holland Village area. So this would also be a premium facing because there is no west sun. You also get to overlook the Holland Village area as well. But of course, with the upcoming HDB development at Holland Vista, there could potentially be some blockage for the lower floor units. So of course, this is a potential consideration that you will have to factor in when you want to buy into units that are having this facing. Finally, we have units which have an internal facing as well. So for Skye at Holland's unit mix, we can see that they are nicely crafted into multiples of 37. And you'll notice that developers have also skipped on the one-bedder types, which is a smart move to cater to more owner-occupiers. Roughly 55% of the units are made up of 2-bedders, and the remaining 45% are dedicated to 3 to 5-bedder types. I would say it's a very healthy distribution to both investors, small families, as well as larger families. And for smaller units, it will likely appeal to investors and smaller families or young couples. These kind of sizes will provide a better entry price into this area in terms of a quantum perspective. And for the larger size units, they are likely to target larger families who are upgrading in the area. So in my opinion, with more owner-occupier families, this will allow prices to be more stable as well, because this group of buyers are buying homes based on a needs basis rather than a number-centric lens of an investor. Now let's run through Skye and Holland through the new launch Ascend framework. These 7 factors will then allow us to assess a new launch holistically. So the Holland Village Enclave is renowned for its excellent connectivity and also a wide array of lifestyle and F&B places. So based on past transacted prices in the area, we can see that buyers who want to live in this area are willing to pay a premium. Skye and Holland may also benefit from the high number of million-dollar transactions in the Queenstown-Dawson area, which is quite nearby. And there is also an upcoming BTO cluster, Holland Vista, under construction currently, and which may also add on to the exit audience pool in the future. And being in the precinct of Holland Village, there is also a group of buyers who are seeking the lifestyle attributes of this place. So beyond that, as mentioned earlier, that there are also no schools within this 1 kilometer distance. So as such, couples with no kids but desire the location attributes of this area, which are likely to be less concerned with schools, may also buy into this project itself. Finally, smaller units may also attract investors who are looking for strong rental demand with the good location attributes. So now let's discuss on the resale alternatives that are within the Holland Village area. So if we were to look into the Holland Village area, we will realize that the nearby developments are mainly fragmented with smaller boutique developments, which are mostly freehold in nature. So for a closer comparison to Skye and Holland, we will take One Holland Village Residences, which is also a 99-year project that TOP in 2024 and comes with 296 units. So we can see that the latest transactions of this project range from $2,600 all the way to $3,781 per square foot. A thing to note that this is a non-harmonized project. So if you were to account for the harmonization effect, PSF prices would likely hit around $4,000 per square foot. If Skye and Holland were to launch between $2,600 to $2,800 per square foot, it will still have a safe gap considering that it is a newer project, and also it gets to enjoy the same convenience as One Holland Village Residences. So when we look at the catalysts that drive price appreciation in the future, we want to deep dive into the master plan for any upcoming transformation in the area. From here, we can see that Skye and Holland is the final plot in the Holland Village area. With that in mind, there may not be any immediate catalyst right beside that help to set a new benchmark price in the area. But looking further down, we can see that the latest Holland Link GLS that has just been finalized at $1,432 per square foot per plot ratio, which is higher than Skye and Holland's land bid price. If we compare Skye and Holland to future upcoming launches in terms of the land bid price itself, you can see that this presents for us an opportunity to enter at a potentially lower entry price before a new benchmark price is being set. Now we want to look at the entry price itself. Before we talk about the numbers, this land plot was sold at $1,285 per square foot per plot ratio. So based on this figure, we can see that the estimated break-even price will be about $2,203. So if we compare it to the recent launches that have a close enough land bid price such as Alta and Nava Grove, it could suggest that Skye and Holland may launch in the 2,600 to 2,900 PSF range. Of course, we also have to factor in that this is a launch in the CCR area itself. Put into consideration that this height of the building goes up all the way to 40 stories, the higher floors might command a higher price premium as well. Now let us take a look at the nationwide benchmarks. So if we were to look at the recent new launches across the CCR, RCR and OCR, see the island-wide average PSF prices. As you can see over here, the recent CCR launches have already crossed the $3,000 average PSF range, around $3,400 per square foot. And if we look at the recent RCR launches, they all range between $2,400 to $3,000 per square foot. Lastly, in the OCR region itself, we can see that launches have already launched at an average of $2,300 all the way to $2,700 per square foot. So back to Skye and Holland, if Skye and Holland were to launch between the $2,600 to $2,800 per square foot kind of price range, and it is located in the CCR region itself, comparing to all the recent new launches across the island itself, I would say that this is a relatively attractive entry price. With that being said, of course, we have to consider in terms of the entry price, in terms of the floor level, as well as the layout itself. So if you would like a more detailed analysis, you can reach out to me at my number down below, and I'll be happy to take you through on a detailed analysis based on your own unique circumstances. Finally, let us take a look at the demand and design. So Skye at Holland is a larger project with over 600 units relative to most of the smaller boutique projects in the area. So I believe that there could be demand from buyers who want to live in this area and yet also being able to enjoy the full condo facilities that Skye at Holland can bring. On top of that, being a post-harmonized launch, it will bring about a more efficient layout as well as a more palatable entry price quantum. So when we talk about design, we want to look at the specific layout types. So being a post-harmonized launch, layouts are expected to be more efficient when we exclude the AC ledges. This will help to improve in terms of the usability as well as livability. But if we compare to One Holland Village itself, we can see that these are a few of the floor plans from 2 to 4 bedder types. You can see that these layouts include the aircon ledges and also have large balcony spaces. You can then expect sizes to be smaller for Skye at Holland, which may also translate to a more palatable entry price quantum for buyers. At this point, if you are looking to explore further into Skye at Holland itself and want to deep dive into the various floor plans, you can reach out to me at my number down below for a more detailed analysis of the various floor plans. With that, we will conclude by looking at the strengths as well as factors to put into consideration when you are looking to buy into Skye at Holland. In terms of strengths wise, it does tick a few boxes. So of course, it is located within a prestigious District 10 location. It is also located within a 5-minute walk to Holland Village MRT. It is also a close proximity to a wide range of lifestyle amenities as well as F&B options. And when we look at the design of the project itself, we can see that the developers have designed it to maximize views. And of course, certain views may come with certain trade-offs, such as the northwest facing. This is also a higher density development in this area compared to the rest of the smaller boutique developments. Being a higher density project, of course, this will bring about what we call the volume effect that will help to set new benchmark prices each time a new transaction is being launched. Finally, this is a post-harmonization launch, so we can expect more efficient layouts and usability. Now onto the factors to put in consideration when looking to buy into Skye at Holland. Firstly is that there is a lack of schools within the 1 kilometer distance. So this is a critical factor for many families that may have certain preferences in terms of schools wise. Being a 40-story building, the higher floors and also those units that have a more premium facing, they are likely to command a higher price premium, which may then result in a higher entry price. The last factor to put into consideration is that it is a 99-year project among a host of freehold developments when you are looking to compete with the freehold developments in the area itself. So with that, if you found this breakdown of Skye at Holland helpful for your own investment journey, please do me a quick favor by tapping the like button below. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for more of such content. While today's video has given you a solid overview of Skye at Holland, every buyer and investor situation is unique. Factors like financial goals, holding power, and preferred unit type will determine whether this development is truly a fit for you. That's where a customized consultation comes into play. So if you are looking to dive deeper, whether it's comparing the floor plan, assessing the layout efficiency, or strategizing the best entry price for yourself, feel free to reach out to me. My contact details are down below. You may also reach out to me for a preview of Skye at Holland, which is also round the corner. Thanks again for watching and staying to the end of this video. I'll see you in the next video.